Inspiring, impactful, and transformational. Welcome to Leadership Factory with Shoji Oluwale. Be transformed.
Abuse is inevitable when purpose is not known, said by Miles Monroe. That is profound. Is actually telling us that when the purpose of thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. What is the abuse that is inevitable? The person will be distracted, the person will be doing follow like we used to say, will be to copy people from one place to another in order to achieve relevancy. Welcome to Leadership Factory. I am Isochi Oluwale. In today's episode, we are going to be discussing about the 5 P's of leadership. The 5 P's of leadership. So what is leadership? According to my definitions of leadership, leadership is the process or an act of knowing the right thing, doing the right things, and teaching others the right thing. I'm going to repeat that. According to Isochi Oluwale, leadership is the process and art of knowing the right things, doing the right things, and teaching others the right things. So that is leadership. Leadership is the art and the science of influencing, guiding, and motivating people towards achieving common goals. It is not just about authority or position, but about vision, service, and the ability to inspire others to act. A leader sets directions, builds alignment, and creates commitment with a team or organizations. Effective leadership determines whether individuals, teams, and organizations will thrive or fail. Without it, even the best resources are wasted. The best resources and opportunity can be wasted. That is what we're seeing in our nation today. Our best natural resources, our good environment are not well utilized because we have leaders without purpose. We have leaders that are not transformational. We have leaders that are not visionary. Majorly the leader that doesn't have purpose, they don't know reason why they were in place of positions. This happen in any place, in any part of the world, where leader doesn't know why they were in position. You found out that such society will be in chaos. So I said we are going to be talking about 5 P's of leadership. 5 P's of leadership. 5 P's of leadership. The first P of leadership is purpose. The first P represents purpose, and we call it the why of leadership. The why of leadership. Meaning, purpose is the foundational reasons a leader and organization exist. It defines the direction and provides the meaning to actions. The reason why you are doing what you are doing, the reason why you want to go to the House of Assembly, the reason why you want to be the leader in that organization, the reason why you want to be the SUG president, the reason why you want to be the head of your family, you must know the reasons. And that reason have to have positive effect on people. You know, some people claim to be the head of the family because they want to suppress their wife. They want to be the head of the family because they want to have an access to dehumanize their kids, their family, their children. They want to exploit them. People want to be the leader of Nigeria because they want to exploit the nation. They want to exploit our resources. That doesn't have positive effect on people. Your why of leadership should have positive effect on the people. The purpose is matter, very matter. It gives clarity of visions and missions. inspire people to commit beyond personal gain. It keeps leadership grounded when challenges arise. When you do not know the reason why you are doing what you are doing, when challenges arise, you can't withstand it. You will look for alternative. That is because your why is not strong enough. Your why is not strong enough as a leader. The purpose is your why. We call it the why of leadership. You must be ready to know your why. If you don't know your why today, you should try as much as possible to know your why. A leader like Nelson Mandela know their why. That is why when where he was in prison, he can still say what he was saying before he got to prison. When he got out of prison and become president, he refused to go the second time because while he wanted to be in power, he achieved it for the first 5 years, first 4 years rather, and there is no need why he should be lording it over them, even when his people want him. So without purpose, leadership is like a ship sailing without a destination. That is the first pillar of leadership. The second pillar of leadership is plan. This is the roadmap to achievement. As a leader, you must have a roadmap to achievement. What are your plans? It is not good enough to have visions. It is not good enough to have purpose without having a concrete plan on how to achieve those purposes. So a plan is the strategy and roadmap that translates purpose into actionable steps. And why is this matter? It matters because plan provides structure and focus. It helps leaders allocate resources wisely. It helps leaders to allocate resources wisely, either in an organization, either in a family, either in anywhere they find themselves that they have to manage people resources. It reduces guesswork and enable measurable progress. It reduces guesswork and enable measurable progress. If you are a business leader, you do not just want to be doing guesswork. A business leader who wants to expand into new market must create a business plan covering timeline, finance and risk. If you are going to lead the nations, you must have your plan. What is your visions for the nations? What is your visions for the organizations? And how are you going to execute them? That is the plan. How are you going to execute those plans? A purpose without a plan remains a dream. A plan giving purpose leg to walk. That is beautiful. A purpose without a plan remains a dream. A plan gives purpose a leg to walk. Number 3P of the 5P of leadership is people, and we call it the heart of leadership. The heart of leadership. It's very interesting. Very interesting. The heart of leadership. If your reason why you want to be a leader is not to see the positive impact about people, you are not a leader, because leadership is totally about people. Leadership is about people, not power. They are the driver of visions and the implementers of plans. They are the driver of visions and implementer of plan. So, this is how people affect your leadership. They are the one to carry your visions or your purpose or your dream and execute it. And they are also the people who will measure your performance. They are the people that are going to determine whether you are doing well or not. They are the ones you want to serve. So, we call it the heart of leadership, because everything about leadership is about them, not position, not power, not authority. So they must have positive effect of your leadership. No leader succeed alone. Teams determine success. Peoples bring skills, creativity, and commitment. Leadership is measured by how well you influence and develop others. Yes, if you take care of people, they will take care of your missions. If you take care of people, they will take care of your mission, your vision, your dream, your purpose. The fourth pillar of leadership is process. This is referring to the system and structures that sustain your leadership. The system and structure that sustain your leadership. Processes are the structures, system, and procedures that enable consistent executions of tasks. Processes are the structures, system, and procedure that enable consistent executions of your tasks. Your visions or your purpose with plan, with people, without structure will be mixed. So everybody will be doing what they like. They will want to follow different routes to get to your visions when there is no process. So have the purpose, plan, people, you must enable these three factors to go through a processes that will bring together their effort so that effective results can be achieved, so that resources will not be wasted. It enables that resources are not wasted. Why is matter? It prevents disorderliness and confusions. It ensures quality control, accountability, and efficiency. Make success replicable and scalable. System structures make success replicable and scalable. Leadership without process may achieve success once, but will fail to sustain it. Leadership without process and system may achieve success, but it will not be success will not be replicable. It will fail, it will not be sustained. Lastly is the performance. Performance. The last P represents performance. The proof of leadership. We call it the proof of leadership. Your effort alone is not enough. People do not recognize effort. People recognize result. And what proves that you have result is your performance. Performance is the outcome of aligning purpose, plan, people, and process. It is the measurable result of leadership. So why is this matter? It matters because leadership is ultimately judged by results. Encourage continuous improvement and accountability. Build trust with stakeholders. A company that sets a revenue growth goals and achieve them consistently demonstrate effective leadership. Performance is the final test. Leaders must move from talk to tangible result. The 5 P of leadership are like the 5 fingers of a hand. Each is important, but together they create a strong and effective grip. You understand that when you hold something with just 2 hands, until that thing wanted to leave your hand or slip off your hand, you add the third, and you still want to slip off, you add the fourth, and you later hold grip of such a thing with the whole hand before you know the value of this smallest finger. What we are saying is that this 5 P of leadership is very important. Together, they bring about excellent leadership. Together, they bring about successful leadership. Together they bring about effective leadership. Any of them can cause you pain and destroy your performance and testimony. As a leader, you must know that purpose sets directions, plan provides structure, people drive the missions, process sustain progress, and performance confirm your success. A leader who masters these 5 dimensions can inspire transformation, build high performance or high performing team, and achieve sustainable impact. That is 5 P of leadership. Remember, I told you the purpose is the why of the leadership. The plan is the system and structure of leadership. The people is the heart of the leadership, while the performance is the proof of leadership. Performance is the proof of leadership. Till I see you in the next Leadership Factory editions. God bless you. Thank you. I am Soji Oroale.